So,
yeah, making a video, Quinn. You got a problem with that? Steph Curry just ran into a freaking wall. So yeah, guys, I won't be speaking for this video. So peace.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. But they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
They're currently holding.
State Warriors. At small forward, at the other, starting at shooting guard, 6.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. They'd love to get that first win against these guys. You've got to think the cards are stacked against them, but maybe they can try a different approach than they have so far and surprise some people.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of... production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes in at the 3.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Now Durant, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Another miss by Curry.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And then Durant with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Stephen Curry. Stolen by Thompson. To end the run, and the Warriors miss again.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Stolen by Westbrook. And he dunks it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Waiters no luck. Warriors trail by 15. The drive by Green. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
So we can't get either to fall.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Livingston, and again, no good.
I'm just talking. Please don't talk. They're gonna be like, who is this? Don't talk. I'll talk. No, don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk.
By Golden State.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Waiters no luck. Here's Azili. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Clark, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Now, here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against...
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo, tú y yo. Descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this run as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, and they're 18 games off the lead. Not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on any given night.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 5. Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
No coverage that time.
For 3.
Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Here's Irving following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Smith outside. And the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Westbrook missing again. For Cleveland, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Irving kicks to Love. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Serge Ibaka. For the three. The shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
And he put the ball on the money. Of course, when you've got that kind of athletic ability, a little bit more margin for error.
Westbrook with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Irving drives in. Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Roberson in for Randy Ford. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Robertson can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, James. Pass to Dellavedova. Shumpert up top. On the wing, James. Out to Shumpert. Second shot opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to James. Shumpert's got his first basket of the night.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And the rejection by Ibaka. And they'll keep possession. Right side, Shumpert. LeBron outside. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. This one for 3. And that one's good. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Fry. Shot is off.
OKC, make some noise for your...
And Serge Ibaka coming up.
he trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is.
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Coyle is out there with Anthony Morrow. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Dion Waiters. And at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Ford. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Thunder trailing by 14. Waiters gets a wide open look. That one wide left.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds.